Hey there cubers, my name is Plus2 and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Sector 17 server. This is episode 3 and today we are starting another brand new build. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey Plus, you just did 2 complete videos where you did builds for your base. You built the base and then you built another building. An amazing building. But you built another building for the base. Surely you can't do a third video with builds for your base. You gotta do something else. You just have to. That's what you're thinking. But no, you're wrong. I can't. And don't call me Shirley. Okay, so I know I don't want this whole series to be about just different builds for my base. I have been building a lot. I've been doing a lot of building in my creative test world. And I've come up with some amazing ideas. Incredible ideas. And I'm so unbelievably excited to get to the point of being able to build them. But in order to build some of these things, I need resources. Lots of resources. Hello, balloon. And right now I just don't have them. This is episode 3. I don't have a whole lot of stuff. What I do have is sheep. Hello, sheep. Today's build is going to be dealing with these folks right here. Though not all of them. Ugh. Some of you guys are not going to make it to the end of this video. That's a weird feeling. But they're just sheep. It's fine. I still have a lot of resource gathering I have to do. But let's see if we can get some positioning stuff figured out. Spoiler alert, I guess, for the rest of this. Is the top of my... There it is. Spoiler alert for the rest of the video. We're building another balloon. It's going to have a sheep farm. Balloon sheep. Sheep balloon. Yeah. Yeah, I did I did a lot of testing to try to figure out how I can work in farms in different places and things. And I think the first thing we're going to make is a wool farm inside a balloon. It's the same balloon. I hope that's not boring. I'm going to use a different color for the top part. So the top part on the one that I built right now is, the balloon I have right now is gray. And I think I'm going to make this one yellow. So that's a little bit different. So I was trying to figure out where I wanted to put this exactly, and I want it up. Now, one of the things I want to avoid when building additional balloons, because it was always my intention to build multiples of this balloon here. It was never intended to be a single standalone balloon. I want to have sort of a whole floating city of balloons and other various things in the sky. That might actually, as I was thinking about it more, that might actually end up being the only build that I do on the ground. And that is just a welcome center to get to the balloons. I'm not sure, but it might be. We'll see how things progress. I really like this river. I wish it was, I kind of carried off this way more, but I really like that. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Yeah, my intention was always to build multiples of these balloons. And so that's what we're going to work on today, is the second of these balloons. Now, one thing that I want to avoid as I'm making the rest of these balloons is I don't want them to be laid out in a grid structure. I want them to be sort of sporadically laid out, but all of them I want to have with bridges, little pathways that go between them so that I can travel between my different builds, because they're all going to have different things. I need to make some diagonal bridges. So that's the first thing we're going to do here today. And for this, I want this to go... oh, do I want to go right or left? Oh, I don't know. Left. Wait. Right. I said left. I looked right. I wanted to go right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that is going to be the placement of the next balloon. I don't want them super far apart or anything. I just want them, far apart enough that they aren't bumping into each other, or even like super close to bumping into each other. So I think this is a good distance. And also this bridge is not going to end up being straight across like this. I am going to add a dip to it, a little droop, to make it look more realistic. Just for right now, it's easier to lay out the path like this. So we have our location for our next balloon, which will house our sheep farm, and now we need to go and collect a bunch of resources and do a build. And then I have to move sheep. Lots of sheep. Actually 16. Exactly 16 sheep. The build that I designed holds 16 sheep, so that's how many sheep there's going to be. So, okay. We're going to cut away here and go collect some resources. Okay. Hello. Okay, so I'm in the shopping district buying string because I need string for dispensers for the build. And Lucamon here says he is selling an experience. Where's he at? It's a shop of some. I love this red. This is such a vibrant red. I don't know what's about to happen here. He said, okay, all right. 5 diamonds per entry. Can I read the signs? Go around to the exhibit. It truly is something to behold. Okay. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm getting scammed here. I really don't feel good about this. Go. Okay. Okay, this is hideous to begin with. Okay. The most useless button in Sector 17. Wow. Is the 5 diamonds giving me season-long access to this? This is the worst. This is no. What do you mean no? Get boof nerd. Oh man. Oh. Wow. Well played, Luca. Well played. Oh, that's great. I wonder what that is. I believe somebody's making a road somewhere. Oh, it looks so good. You can see a little bit of it over there. Hang on, wait, let me. Here it is. Whoa. Yeah, I think someone's trying to make a road, like from the shopping district that way to wherever their base is over there. Not really sure. Hope it looks cool. I'm sure it will. So I'm partway through this build here, and I just want to talk about a little bit about kind of the plans for the build, because one of the things, of course I don't have what I need. Does anyone else use like Lightmatic and have this nonsense going on? It's not the texture pack and it's not my shaders, because I've tried loading up schematics without both of those activated, and I get the exact same thing, and it's so bad. Yeah, I just want to talk real quick because we're making a sheep farm here, and sometimes with farms in Minecraft, like with this farm being constricted to the inside of a balloon, there's a need to try to pack things in as tightly as possible. It's not like I'm just building this out in an open field and I can just build however big I want, take up however much room I want. I have to be somewhat conscious of keeping the build compact in order to fit as many sheep in here that I can farm from as possible. But I also, I didn't want to just pack in as many as I could. I wanted to pack in as many as I could without losing the ability to turn off each individual module. So this balloon is going to house 14 different sheep. I was hoping for 16. I really wanted to because I have these spots right here. There's just not a good way to fit in another module here. I actually have that one and this one right here. There's just not enough room. I have to move a lot of stuff around and redesign parts of the outside of the balloon. And I really didn't want to do that because it felt like I was compromising the design for the technical aspect, which is not really something I wanted to do. And 14, it's a decent enough number of sheep. I mean, I'm not going to harvest every different kind of color of wool because there's some that I'm just not going to use because they don't look very good in this texture pack at all, in my opinion. So I won't be using many colors. I think I'm actually only using 7 different colors of wool ever for these balloons and builds and things. So 14 is plenty. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to sort of give like a little progress update. I thought this looked kind of neat, and yeah, I'll check back with you guys in just a minute. These things will haunt my nightmares for the rest of my life. I don't understand why these are dispensers. I don't understand why they look like this. It's horrifying. All right. And another glorious sunset on a beautiful day here on the Sector 17 server. We've made some. Ooh. Hi, me. Hello. Oh, wait. Can I see? Oh. I feel like I can see in my base over there. That's weird. Yeah, we made some pretty good progress here. We are nearly done. Oh, up here at the top. Now we have reached the best part. The best part. We need to get the sheep up in here. As I said, I have room for 14 sheep. So we will get them through the nether portal and then up through here, and I'll just kind of carve a hole in the balloon there, make a path over here, and drop them in. Each one of these spruce planks or spruce slabs right here is a place where the sheep need to go. I think I'll try to lead the white ones up here, and then I can just get them in and then dye them the colors that I want them to be. I haven't really quite figured out exactly how many of each color I want, but I know that I only want 7 different colors for wool in here, so I'll have to figure out how I want to do that. It takes a lot of iron to make enough shears to fill all these, so they each only have 2 shears in them right now. Hopefully that's enough for a while at least. I don't know. I have access. I'll show you guys the bottom the lower section here in just a minute, but I have access to all the chests at the bottom, so I can keep track of the stock pretty well. But okay, I know I got super turned around there. All right, sheep. It is moving day. I will take you. Lead you. Suppose I don't really care if they go wandering around. Okay. That's fine. This way. Don't go back in the portal. Thank you. Alright, so far this is going remarkably easily. Come on. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see how this goes. You behave yourself there, mister. Okay. Well, here. Would you like to go here? Wow. That should be, oh, okay. That's one down. That was actually really easy. I'm sure that they're all going to be exactly that easy. And it should be in one of these chests. There we go. Oh, suppose I can show you the bottom now. So this is kind of how the bottom is going to look. I might clean this up a little bit and like fill in these blank spaces here. Just make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, that's how the bottom's going to look. I'll have access to each of these chests. These will each have the output from one of the compartments. Alright, so that, like I said, went remarkably easy. So let's go ahead and do that just 13 more times. Hello everyone, hope you're enjoying the video so far. I'm just going back through and editing this right now, and I'm realizing I didn't really talk much about the switch from 16 sheep to 14 sheep. At the beginning of the episode, I was talking about having 16 sheep in the balloon, and then now the plan is for 14 sheep, and I didn't really talk about why that happened, so I just want to talk about that real quick. The initial plan that I had selected, or the initial design that I had come up with, allotted me space for 16 sheep in the balloon, but what it didn't do is it didn't allow me to turn off each of the individual sheep shearing compartments, and it didn't separate out the different colors of wool. So it was 16 different sheep all shearing all the time. Even if the sword was completely full, it would just keep shearing the sheep, dropping the wool on the ground, potentially causing server lag, and using up durability on my iron shears. And then it would bring all of that storage down into one chest at the bottom, where everything would get all mixed up, and it just, all in all, it wasn't a great design. It got a lot of sheep in. I probably could have actually pushed it up to 18 sheep as well in there. The plan only had 16 initially, but I probably could have put it up to 18. That's kind of my plan. But eventually I switched to the design with 14 sheep that you're seeing in this video here, so that I could have each individual section be able to be turned off as soon as its storage fills up, and all of the storage separated into different chests for the different colors of wool. So that's it. I just wanted to hop in and explain that real quick during this little time lapse, and we will go ahead and get back to the video. Okay, so that actually went a lot easier than I expected it to. We have all 14 sheep in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 14, right. Scared for a second there. Yeah, that went that went too easily, I gotta say. But this build is actually really close to being done. Okay. Shouldn't be too much more to finish now. Just gotta throw down a little bit of wool here. And this, I believe, is gonna be the last one. Yeah, I have no idea why my textures do this with Lightmatica. I swear I've completely taken off shaders, like shaders and the texture pack. And it does the exact same thing with vanilla textures and no shaders, so I don't know, it must just be a bug. Maybe I have like a mismatched version of Lightmatica. Like it's not the correct version for the version that our server is playing on. Okay, wonderful. Oh, I didn't. Oh. I forgot to dye the sheep. That's all. They're all white sheep up there. Oh, that's oof. Okay. I did come up with what the numbers I want. I want 4 light gray, 1 blue, 1 yellow, 2 gray. And now I just need an orange. Oh, and a green as well. Oh, uh-oh, I need cactus. What I gotta do to find cactus around here? Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, might stand over there. The big tree. I wonder if someone made that, if that's natural spawning. Oh, it's cool. See a lot of... Okay, okay, here we go. This is looking good. Show me yeah, there we go. Should take a few. I can set up a farm for these if I need to. Okay. And back home we go. Oh, one thing, if I keep going this way, I should hit that road that one person built. All this to get cactus. There should be a better way to get green dye. I mean, look at all the green everywhere. Like having to walk through this area to try to find green dye. An area that looks like this, trying to find green dye and not being able to find any. Getting cactus for it. It's like an insult. It's an insult to all this green. All this green is not good. Hey, the road. Okay, so it's probably just south from here. Hey, there we are. What a welcoming center. Maybe I should build a bridge over this. Be pretty cool. That steampunk bridges are pretty neat. Can you not dye a sheep when it doesn't have wool? That's terrible news. Why am I looking at the only sheep that's not eating? Oh. Oh, yes, it worked. This is going to be a slow and long, painful process. Okay. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode here. I'm going to work on getting all these sheep dyed their specific colors, and that's going to take a while. But either way, we got a whole other build done today, and I'm super, super happy with it, and it's going to look awesome. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really digging the way that our base is coming together here, and I'm looking forward to all the great stuff we're going to add in future episodes here. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like below, subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!